Hey squad, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a quick 5-minute magic review for you. We're going to be taking a look at Predict-Tac-Toe by Richard Osterlind, presented by Simone Turkington. Now this is a impromptu mentalism effect that was recently put out by Penguinmagic, and it's currently trending at number 3. For $5 you'll get a video instructional teaching you the routine where you make a prediction or you take a prediction out. You proceed to play a game of tic-tac-toe with your spectator, and at the end of the game you reveal that your prediction matches perfectly. Seems like an impossible effect. No gimmicks or gaffes, there's no angle restrictions. It's super easy to perform. I would even say it's almost self-working. I would rate it as 1 out of 5 in difficulty. I think if you perform it once every couple of months, you won't forget how to do it overall. So is this new? No, not at all. This has been around for well over 20 years, and in fact I originally learned it in Apocalypse, and in a moment I'm going to tell you guys why I think you should probably just think about picking it up here. If you are more of a visual learner, you may want to just pick up the video from Penguin. Now I picked it up because I was hoping that they would maybe had added something new to the effect, that there was some new twist. Nope. Well, I wasn't too surprised to find that there's nothing new there. So it's the exact same effect and routine. Now I would recommend instead that you check out Apocalypse. You're gonna get so much more for your investment. Here, Harry Lorraine in volume 5 of Apocalypse writes it up, and he actually gives you a tip here, which you're not gonna get on the Penguin video. I was actually kind of surprised that they didn't give you the same tip that Harry Lorraine goes over in Apocalypse, because I thought that tip was really pretty strong. So I would just leave that to you guys. So maybe you may want to check out Apocalypse. Here Harry Lorraine also mentions Johnny Thompson, because Johnny Thompson used to perform this effect as part of a mental epic routine on stage. And if you're interested in learning his routine called Polish Epic, you can pick up The Magic of Johnny Thompson, which was a 2-book set which had to do with all of the magic of Johnny Thompson. And in there you can learn his mental epic type effect where he used it as a stage effect. You can also learn this effect in the mental magazine called Syzygy. You can pick up the 5-volume book that has been put out. And in volume 11, this is listed as, I think it's Child's Play by Bev Bergeron, and it's exactly the same effect. So there's nothing different there. So there's a lot of different sources for you to learn this effect overall. Definitely worth learning for those people that are always asking me, what's a good impromptu mental effect? This is it, because you could just do the effect with a borrowed napkin, just a blank piece of paper. You don't need anything to do this. Whenever I perform it, I always mention to people that there's over 255,000 possible outcomes in a game of tic-tac-toe. And the reason I always tell them that is because they can Google that and see that for themselves. People always have fond memories of tic-tac-toe because they played the game when they were a child. So this always plays really big for people overall. And like I said, it pretty much is self-working. So it is an excellent piece of impromptu mentalism that if you're interested in that, you definitely should take a serious look at this. Again, I highly stress and recommend that you pick up Apocalypse to learn the effect. I don't think that the Penguin download is any better. I think that you're gonna get more from getting the book, but that's just me. I'm more into books than videos overall. And that's why I do these reviews, to try to give you guys good recommendations so that way you don't waste your money. That's the whole idea. So there isn't any really negative aspects to this effect overall. Overall, I would rate it as 4 out of 5. Obviously you can't repeat it, but would you really want to? So if you have any questions or comments about this routine or anything else that I review, just let me know. Thanks again guys for tuning into this review, and this has been another 5-minute magic review.